All right, welcome back. I had to take a break real quick because that was a lot of cutting. I'm proud of my cuts here. Nice and even, I think. It's pretty even. There's a couple pieces that are not too even, but I got my zucchini cut. I have my mushrooms cut and my tomato cut. I have one tomato. Let me grab another one. We might need more. Okay, so cut down the middle. Put it to the side. And we're going to use the smash technique again. Uh-oh, it jumped. Okay, all right. Go here. Let's cut that off. Uh-oh. All right. That's a big piece of tomato going right there, but okay. All right, so we're going to cut this down. Same thing. The other hand is here, far away from the board. There'll be no fingers missing today. Not on my watch, okay? Here we go. So this one was a different kind of tomato than the other one, and it looks a little bit different. This one is a little bit, it's whiter, and this one is more red, so it might just be sweeter. The dices are not as good on this one, and what I'm gonna do is, because I don't know the technique for cooking the vegetables yet, is I'm gonna put them in and cook them for a little bit. That way we won't get sick if you can't mix them all when they're raw. Okay, my dough is still resting. I'm gonna cook my sauce now. Okay, come on over this way. Come on over to my kitchen. When I cook my sauce, I'm gonna play a little bit of music because I need a little bit of music, because making sauce is like making love. If you don't have your music, you might not be on, let me put this down. You might not be on the same gravity space of your sauce, because your sauce has to be made with love. So, Alexa, play Greek music.
Playing Greek music.
All right.
On Amazon Music.
So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my stove on. Woo! Holy smoke! All right, got that going there. I'm going to turn the water on for the noodles. I'm going to turn the water on for the noodles. All right. I'm going to add some oil. I'm going to add just a little bit. Okay, that might be good. Alexa, play Greek music. All right.
Playing Greek music.
Here we go. Get it going. Get the oil moved around. Yep. Okay. Got the water on. Got that. Now I'm feeling it. Okay. So, we're going to get this here and rinse this off. Rinse. And to be safe, we're going to use the other side. There was nothing cut on this one. We're using meats now, okay? So we're going to cut it. Uh-oh. This might be a little frozen because it was frozen earlier. Okay? I have my oil going right now. It's on high. I just cut that there. I know I can't mix meat with the other one, so let me get rid of that knife. And we'll use the baby knife for the hot dogs. Okay? Fresh pad. Cut them into little bite-sized pieces. Oh my God, this one's not as easy as the other one. Maybe I'll do it one at a time. Okay, there we go. And it's called cut, keep this hand free, and then knuckle away. Cut, knuckle away. Uh-oh. Almost had a fumble. Okay? All right. Cut, knuckle. Cut, knuckle. Cut, knuckle away. Cut, knuckle away. I like my fingers, so we're going to end it there. Boom. All right. So, we're going to get our meat. And this is the American part. This is going to be hamburger and hot dog. We know hot dogs and hamburgers are all American food. Alexa, music off. All right, so here we go. I'm going to ball this up like a hamburger. Okay? I'm gonna ball it up like a hamburger. And I'm gonna just throw it on there. We're gonna throw it on there. And then after we'll cut the hamburger into pieces, bite-sized pieces or something like that, okay? So, I know they say you gotta hear the sizzle. So, here we go. All right, it's in the grill. Whoa, that was slippery. Let me grab another rag. Let me grab a rag, okay? All right, look at that. You hear the sizzle, come in. Look how my oil's jumping. I think the fire's at the right temperature, okay? We're gonna let this brown, because I think brown is good. Brown is good, I think. I heard it on the show. Brown is good. So we're gonna let that brown up, okay? All right. Oh my God, I forgot my turning utensils. Right here. All right, so we're gonna take these tongs. You see this is jumping. I took them out my shirt. I'm not gonna get burned though because I'm staying back at a good distance, okay? We're gonna try to turn it. I'm gonna tilt the pan up a little bit. Boom! There she goes. Fire! All right, put on the fan. Presto. Okay, while it's browning up, I can still see that it's got a little bit of red in there. So we're gonna give it about 30 more seconds to cook. Then we're gonna throw our hot dogs in there. Brown, brown, brown. Brown, brown, brown. Brown is good. Brown up. Okay, I got my glasses on now, so I'm ready to rock and roll. I didn't have them on earlier. I could see what I'm doing now. I couldn't see earlier. My water is on high. I started when the pot was full, but it's like evaporating. Uh-oh, I guess it did get burned. It's evaporating. So I'm gonna turn it down to medium so I can not waste as much of the water disappearing. We're in a drought in California, no more. I got a lot of water. Okay, anyways, got my hot dogs. My meat looks brown enough. I'm gonna put them in. Yasu! All right, here we go. Yasu! Here we go. All right, we got those in. I'm gonna wash my hand. I'm gonna wash my hand a little bit, just a little bit. We're gonna let that cook. We're gonna move the hot dogs around. Oh! All right, we're gonna use the hot dogs. That oil is jumping. Okay, so remember what I said? We were going to use the hamburger. My pot handle is slippery. It's not hot, but it's slippery. So I'm going to use this to cover it. Hopefully I don't try to catch it on fire. Or let me rub it down. All right, there we go. So we're mixing the hot dogs up. Hot dogs look nice and brown. My hamburger meat looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do. All right. Woo! I got this thing cooking. Look at that. Zoom in on that. Look at the brown. The brown is good. Look at it. Look at the brown on the hot dog. Stand back, Jack. All right. Stand back. Stand back a little bit because my oil is popping. Okay. Here we go. So I got my hot dogs in there. I think I'm going to turn my heat down to super low. I want to see if that affects how my oil is jumping, or I don't want to overcook the meat, I believe. Because those are little pieces of meat in there, and they might be ready. I'm not sure. So, we're going to get that, shake it around. Look at that. Chef, professional chef. Greek style, Mexicanos. Here we go. All right. So now here comes the secret of the pasta a la Americana. Okay. Remember that hamburger that was beautiful? Look at it. We're gonna cut her up. We're gonna cut them up. We're gonna cut them up. We're gonna cut that meat up, and we're gonna marry it with the hot dog. We're gonna marry it with the hot dog. Okay? We cut it up. Okay? And now I can see when it's cooked or not. Okay? I got the heat turned down super low. My heat, oh, my wife's gonna kill me. I am scratching her pots and she gets mad when I do that. But I'm sorry, honey. I'll buy you new ones, okay? Here we go. This pot is all scratched up. Now this heat is down super, super, super low. There's quite a bit of oil in there, maybe from the hot dog or the hamburger, or maybe I put a little bit too much in there. But take a zoom in on that. Look how good that looks. Look how delicious that looks. You could take that out, eat it right now, and you'll be happy. Here, let me show you. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Okay, wow, that's a lot of oil. Maybe I might need a little bit. How if I put it in my water? No, I'm not gonna take a chance. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put this back up to medium because it's not boiling anymore. So now, remember I said I was gonna marry the vegetables? I'll do it one at a time, and we'll mix them in. We're gonna start with the tomatoes. Uh-oh, that's a big piece. All right, we'll cut it with our fingers. We'll smush it up. Smush, 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 smush. Okay, here we go. We got the tomatoes inside. All right, here we go. Bam! Tomatoes are rolling. Let me wash my board. Don't mix the food. Okay, come back here. Use my napkin. Now let's mix it up. Let's mix it up. So, I want you guys to tell me what American hot dog and hamburger doesn't make, is not made with good old ketchup and mustard. Yes, you heard me correct. This is going to be our sauce, the ketchup and the mustard. Okay? But we're going to cook these vegetables down a little bit. I don't know quite when they'll be ready, if they're supposed to turn color, if they're supposed to turn liquidy, but we're going to go with it, okay? I'm going to time it up to like 30 seconds. So, hey, look at that though. Tell me that doesn't look good. I know what I'm doing in the kitchen. All right, here we go. Now we're going to go with our zucchinis, because this is a little bit harder. It's like an apple consistency, I think. So this might take a little bit longer to cook. Okay, here we go. Bam! That's in there. Wash it up. Wash her up. Wash her, wash, wash. Okay, put that back down. Let's come over here and let's mix them up. Look at the colors in there. Wow! Wow. Like I said, I don't eat with vegetables, so this looks amazing if you like vegetables. Like a Van Gogh painting, Picasso, a Da Vinci, you know. But let's turn the heat up a little bit more. They're starting to come out with some sauce there. I guess that's from the tomato getting cooked down. All right, let's give it about 10 more seconds, and then we'll add our last component, which is our mushrooms. Okay, look at that. We're gonna add our mushrooms. Okay, so here we go. Mushrooms in. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Mushrooms are in. So these mushrooms are pretty soft. Maybe like a banana. I don't know if, they kind of felt spongy, you know? I don't know if like a banana or not, but it was kind of spongy. Almost like a Twinkie, a soft Twinkie. I know what Twinkies feel like. It almost felt like a Twinkie was soft. Kind of smelled funny, but zoom in on that. Zoom in on that. Wow. Zoom in on that. Let's go ahead and season that up a little bit. So let's grab a little bit of the salt. We're just going to grab a little bit of salt, okay? We'll hit it with the salt. Salt's done. We're going to come over here and grab some pepper. Make sure we have the right hole open there. All right, let's pop it. Pop it. All right. So we got that seasoned. Okay, I'm gonna use a cheat code here because I cook with this a lot. Garlic salt, this is my best friend. I don't know if it's gonna be too salty because I put the other one, but I'm just gonna sprinkle it. Sprinkle it just with a little dusting of garlic salt. Okay, so I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna mix it up, mix the garlic salt up. Oh my God, this smells kind of weird. I don't know if it's the vegetables, but it smells good. It's a weird good, actually. Okay, so it's a weird good. My water's boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get to my sauce now, okay? Here we go. Put the ketchup in. Give it a nice little serving of ketchup there. All right, there, just a little bit there. There we go. Beautiful. Let me wash my hands. I'm sorry I didn't put my hands in my mouth. I'm sorry. It just looked good. All right. Then we're going to get this mustard, and this should give it another little taste. So we're going to call that the dartboard. The dartboard sauce effect. Okay? Dartboard sauce effect. Let's give it a name. We're going to mix it in. We're going to mix it in. It looks a little bit chunky here. So let's add some water. Let's add a little bit of water. Let's add some water to the party. Okay, so this is probably a half a cup of a full glass. We're just going to pour it in. There we go. We're going to just pour it in. Now we're going to let that thing cook. It's going to simmer down. Now this looks like a good sauce. Come on over here and zoom in on that. Look how that sauce is now building up. Okay? I think I got to put the heat up. Let's put the heat up a little bit. This went down a little bit too much. Okay? So we're going to mix it in. We're going to mix it in, mix it in, mix it in, mix it in. Okay? Mix it. Wow, this looks good. My mouth is watering. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Now it's getting a little bit too hot. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to lower this medium. I'm going to get my rolling pin, and I'm going to, I got a mess here, so I'm going to move over to the other side of this table here. Move that over. Get this a little wipe down. Okay? Get this a wipe down. There we go. Beautiful. We're going to take out our dough. This feels like almost like a rock. But we're gonna rock it out. This is first for everybody, okay? We're gonna put some dough down because I know you have to put flour down to roll out dough. I know that. Okay, so we're gonna smush this down. Get over there. Still smells like corn. Okay, we're gonna roll this thing out. I do know how to roll some dough out, guys. That's for sure. Because I do know how to make pizza. So we're gonna roll this thing out. We're gonna use your muscles. We're gonna roll it, roll it, roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Like I said, there's not a lot here. It looked like way more when I saw the instructions how to roll dough out. It's kind of breaking up. Okay, we got that there. You're gonna need another knife. A lot of cleaning later on. Okay, so we're just gonna get this and we're gonna roll it. We're gonna cut this thing down a little bit. My noodles, I'll have short ones and long ones, but it's okay. You could still do it. My wife is gonna kill me. I'm cutting on this board. I'll buy you a new one. Don't worry about it, honey. All right, here we go. This almost looks like fettuccine noodles, but I'm gonna roll with it because I don't want to make another batch of this. It's leaving a pretty cool pattern on the noodle. It's like a ravioli pattern that it's leaving because the knife. See, that knife is pretty cool. I'm not going to smush into this. I'm going to just tap slowly because I don't want to damage the counter top. But there we go. So this is not. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. We're gonna cook some more noodles here. Cut some more noodles here. All right. And I think I gotta leave it in there until they float up. So we're gonna see what does what, okay? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right. Cutting noodles today. Fresh pasta from Costa the Greek, okay? Here we go. My wife's over here having a panic attack. Don't worry about it. It's okay. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Cut the noodles all the way down. Cut the noodles all the way down. All right, that's good enough. All right, we're gonna pick the noodles up and we can break them. It doesn't matter because I want more. So we can break them up. Let's see. Beautiful. All right. They feel like they're kind of hard, so they look pretty good. There's no scratches here. I'm off the hook. All right, so let's grab this noodles here. Uh-oh, I forgot about my sauce. We're gonna put these. We're gonna put these in slowly, one by one. Let them cook up. We'll let them cook up. All right. So I'm gonna come back to the sauce. And I'm going to spin it around a little bit. Wow. This really legit looks like a fine dining sauce. 100%. It has a lot of colors, a lot of textures. Wow. Wow. That's all I got to say. I'm going to turn it off now. I think it's ready. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to taste it. I want you to zoom in close to my face on this taste. Because this will tell you the truth if it's good or not, okay? Wow. Wow. That's some good sauce. Wow. All right. So, I'm going to get to my noodles. Like I said, I've never done the noodles before. I've done that sauce. But, come take a zoom in on this noodles process. Okay? My noodles, I'm not sure. Got to put it to high. And they said when the noodles come up to the top, I think it's done. But that doesn't look like it's done. We'll let that cook down a little bit longer. We'll give it 2-3 minutes. Now, this is the great part. This is where you get to relax a little bit. Take a breather and you admire your food here. I think I did a good job. My station's a little bit dirty there. I will be cleaning it up after, shortly. After my noodles get ready, I'm going to plate it for my son and my wife, and they will do the taste test. All right, I'll get back to you when I'm plating.